Bond, what in the fuck was he doing in Jersey with a firearm that's registered in New York anyway? Because he listened to his then Muslim wife who told him to move to New Jersey. And his dumb ass listened to her. He didn't think. He didn't he didn't engage his brain and said, "Hey, wait a minute. I'm licensed for New York, not New Jersey." But he listened to his then wife, a Muslim wife, who probably was trying to get him into trouble in the first place anyway. And boy, she sure got him into trouble now, because now he's in jail and he's never getting out. Never. Well, hi. How you doing? Obviously, with a big ass gun in front of your face, we're going to be talking about gun control because we need to. But there is a place for those who do evil, even in paganism. And so hopefully most of you are going there, you sick fucking trolls and haters. And speaking of the trolls and haters, that's exactly why we're doing this morning coffee a bit late. Admittedly, it's 7:30 instead of 3:30. But we're doing this morning coffee because of trolls and haters and what they've done to a friend of mine named John. See, these particular trolls are part of an online terrorist organization called Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, THM for short. They are in league with another online domestic terrorist group called the Honor Network, HONR. Okay, so you got two online terrorist organizations, neither of which, I might add, has the FBI destroyed yet. What are we going to do? How many lives have to be destroyed by these online terrorist organizations, FBI, before you finally get off your fucking lazy asses and do something? Okay? People are dead, really dead, because of these fucking online organizations. And you've done nothing. You've done absolutely fucking nothing, FBI. You know, how about we get out and actually prosecute these online terrorist organizations and put them behind bars where they fucking belong? Well, Vaughn, there's hundreds of them. I don't give a fuck if there's millions of them. They need to be arrested. Doesn't anybody know how to make a fucking arrest anymore? What is this, the goddamn Keystone Cops? Doesn't nobody know how to, the FBI doesn't know how to make an arrest. The police don't know how to make an arrest. Detectives don't know how to make, nobody knows how to make a fucking arrest anymore. Well, Von Hilton, you got to do it all. Well, since when am I a cop? Since when am I a jury or a judge or a court of law? I don't remember being any of those things. If somebody is breaking the law, arrest their fucking ass. But anyway, speaking of arrests, a friend of mine named John, okay, he lived in New York, and he had a pistol that he licensed, that he paid for, and that he licensed for the state of New York. All right? All well and good. One day, he let it slip online that he wasn't in New York. He was in New Jersey. And the trolls and haters are like, aha, we got him. We got him now. See, the reason they hate John is because John is one of my friends. He's one of the few friends online I have. And so they targeted him for destruction. And there for a long time, they couldn't get him because he didn't have no kids, so they couldn't sick CPS on him. And he wasn't breaking any laws per se, so they couldn't get him for that. So they found out his gun, which is licensed in New York, is in New Jersey now. And they say, aha, now we can get him thrown in prison. And they're right. They can. I just got through getting an email from somebody. Oh, well, I went and watched these haters online, and they said this and they said that. I said, are you seriously watching videos from domestic fucking terrorists and taking them at their word? So we're going to Google this. Bing it. I use Bing. We're going to pull this shit up, and we're going to end this fucking debate. Because he just got 5150'd, 5150'd, they call it. He just got 5150'd. He was in an ambulance. Yeah, he was sitting in an ambulance because it's standard operating procedure to see if he's drunk, high, whatever. That's standard operating procedure. But anyway, there was like 5 cruisers there, okay? 5 cruisers is not going to show up for a sobriety test. And besides, the trolls admitted that the reason they called the police was because he had a weapon. He had a firearm. That's why they called the goddamn police, because they knew his gun would not be licensed in the state of New Jersey. So we're going to pull this shit up because I'm sick and tired of people listening to these goddamn trolls who lie. They literally lie out their fucking ass, and people listen to them. All right. Indictable crimes. Charges for illegal weapon possession in New Jersey are indictable crimes. They are filed as a second-degree crime, third-degree crime, or fourth-degree crime, each of which is punishable by jail or prison time. Can you read, trolls? Can you read, people? Is possession of a weapon a felony in New Jersey? Possession of any other weapon that requires a license or a permit is fourth-degree crime and carries a prison sentence of up to 18 months. Okay, well, that's one answer, but there's another answer. What are the penalties? Yeah, here we go. What are the penalties for illegal firearm possession in New Jersey? Unlawful possession penalties will depend on the type of firearm you were found possessing. Possession of a rifle or shotgun without a firearms ID card can result in 3 to 5 years in prison and up to $15,000 in fines. Unlawful possession of a handgun without a permit to carry is a second-degree crime that can result in 5 to 10 years prison and up to $150,000 in fines. So even I was wrong because I said 50,000. This says 150,000 in fines. Because unlawful possession of a handgun under the Graves Act, a minimum mandatory jail sentence applies. Minimum mandatory jail sentence. 5 to 10 years and 150,000. Y'all can read, right? You motherfuckers can read, right? 5 to 10 years in jail, 150,000 in fines. John will never get out of jail, ever. He will never, ever get out of jail. He's there for life. He ain't got 150 grand in to pay. His mom sure as hell don't. And so he rots in jail over a goddamn weapon that he legally owns. He just doesn't legally own it in New Jersey. Like I said, the Graves Act. Whoever the fuck the Graves is, his ass needs to be dug up out of the ground, bitch slapped, and then reburied again. That's what needs to happen to Graves, because I'm assuming the fucker's dead by now. You know, because the haters themselves, the people that threw John in jail in the first place, oh, well, he ain't in jail. He's out on the street. He's doing, you know, and I'm like, you're fucking high. You knew exactly what you did when you called the police on him and said he was in possession of a firearm. You knew exactly what the fuck they were doing, because Jersey is a blue state. They hate guns. They hate the Second Amendment. They hate the Constitution of the United States. And you fucking trolls and haters knew that. But he's not licensed in New Jersey, and that's what they got him on. And now, you say, well, the video shows 5 cruisers, because you got to count the tires. You can't count the cruisers. You got to count the tires. When you count the tires, you'll see at least 2 to 3 cruisers, if not 4 or 5. And no doubt the trolls and haters that called the police on him, no doubt told him, yeah, man, he's using drugs. You got to go out there. He's got a gun and he's got drugs and he's threatening to kill people. They told the police he ran over a child with his car while driving drunk. And they told him that he was in possession of a firearm. You know, I mean, you know, why did they do this? Why did they call the cops and say all this shit about John? Because he was my friend, and they don't want me having any friends. So they finally found a way to get John. They finally found a way to throw his ass in prison and keep him there for illegally owning a firearm in the state of New Jersey, which he does. He's not licensed for New Jersey. He's licensed for New York. Now, is Jersey going to take that into consideration? Fuck no. Fuck no, they ain't. But I had to unfortunately, I had to spend one of my morning coffees on this because these hate groups, the Honor Network, HONR, all capital letters, and THN, all capital letters, trolls, haters, and naysayers, they are trying to defend themselves by saying they are justified in calling the cops on John, my friend. Well, what was John doing at the time? Oh, he's in a restaurant eating some dinner. That's it. He was in a restaurant eating dinner. That was it. That was the evil thing he was doing when the police arrived. Thank God he wasn't outside, because if he'd have been outside, they'd have shot and killed his ass, because he's an evil patriotic American and we got to kill his ass. Thank God he was in the restaurant when the police found him, because he'd be dead right now. They basically swatted him is what they did. They swatted him. And we all know what happens when people get swatted. They end up dead because they'll get up out of their chair to see what's happening. Boom, 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 by the police officer. And that's it. They're dead right then. That's the end of that. That was what they were hoping would happen. They were hoping he'd be outside when the police arrived and the police would shoot and kill him. But that didn't happen, thankfully. Thankfully, he was in a restaurant eating dinner, and they came on him and arrested him. He's gone. That people should know that when you live in a blue state, you got to fucking license that weapon for that state. Otherwise, now see, well, Vaughn, what in the fuck was he doing in Jersey with a firearm that's registered in New York anyway? Because he listened to his then Muslim wife, who told him to move to New Jersey, and his dumb ass listened to her. He didn't think. He didn't he didn't engage his brain and said, "Hey, wait a minute, I'm licensed for New York, not New Jersey." But he listened to his then wife, a Muslim wife, who probably was trying to get him into trouble in the first place anyway. And boy, she sure got him into trouble now, because now he's in jail and he's never getting out. Never. He ain't got no $150,000 in fines. Oh, we're innocent little fucking angels. We wouldn't destroy John's entire fucking life forever. And so his life is over. John's life is literally fucking over. It's done. And there's no coming back from it now, sadly. There's no lawyer going to be able to get him off either, because he illegally had a firearm in New Jersey. That's, it's cut and dry. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to take him out of jail, because that's where he went. They're going to take him out of jail. He's going to stand in front of the judge. The judge is going to say, okay, illegal possession of firearm in the state of New Jersey. Boom. 5 to 10 years in prison. And then they're going to put him right back in prison again. And there's where he's going to stay until he rots or until he commits suicide. That's John's future. His life is over. Literally fucking over. And it's THN, Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, and the Honor Network, HONR, that did this to John. And that's unfortunate. I can't believe that with the power of the internet, people can't do an internet search on illegal possession of a firearm in the state of New Jersey. But apparently nobody can. They're going to listen to these fucking online terrorists. Oh, we're perfect little angels. It's John that was the evil one. Yeah, okay. That's why you ruined his life. You saw a chance to attack him. You saw a chance to pounce. When you heard that he was in Jersey instead of New York, that was your chance to pounce on him for owning a firearm illegally in the state of New Jersey. Now, the firearm's legal in New York, but it's illegal in Jersey, and that's what they got him on. And that's why the trolls attacked, because they knew they finally got him breaking the law. And that's the only reason this was done, because he was my friend. And they had to destroy every friend I got. They have to destroy every acquaintance I have. They have to destroy everything that's surrounding me. And FBI, if he commits suicide in jail because of this, it's going to be your fault, because you were told, FBI, via your IC3 website and by phone and by email to do something about these goddamn online terrorist groups, and you refuse to do anything. So if John dies, I'm holding you personally responsible, FBI, because you should have busted these groups up a long ass time ago. 15 years ago, to be precise. And so now John is in jail for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. Remember that one said 18 years. Minimum of 5 to 10 years and $150,000. Holy fuck, that's high. I told everybody it'd be 50,000. Fuck me, I was wrong. It's 150,000. Holy shit. But see, it's the Graves Act. So this Graves fellow, whoever the fuck he is, needs to be bitch slapped and then reburied. That's what needs to happen. These online terrorists are all the time. Whenever they destroy someone's life, they come out like, oh, we're good little angels. We didn't do this intentionally to destroy someone's life. They were just breaking the law, and we just happened along to catch them. Yeah, it wasn't like it was done intentionally or anything. No, of course not. Fuck. Where are you, FBI? Hiding under your fucking desk. That's where you are. Crawl out from under your desk and start making some goddamn arrests on these fucking online terrorists. My parents are dead and because of this shit. Make some goddamn fucking arrests, FBI.